In today's video, we'll talk about why you should eat these beautiful vegetables every day and how to make this delicious, healthy coleslaw. Stay tuned. Inflammation is the common denominator when it comes to most diseases, and unfortunately, a lot of people eat inflammatory food, aka highly processed foods and packaged stuff that we are not really supposed to consume. So, the way to fight inflammation is by eating foods that are high in antioxidants like cabbage, particularly red cabbage, as well as carrots. Eating anti-inflammatory food and foods high in antioxidants not only greatly helps with oxidative stress and keeping free radicals at bay, but also helps you look younger and helps slows down aging. So purple or red cabbage has 4 times more antioxidants than your green cabbage. So I recommend you using red or purple cabbage with this recipe. And cabbage also is a prebiotic vegetable, so it feeds your microbes in your gut, meaning the good bacteria. So it's really great, especially for women. Cabbage is also high in fiber, but the downside to that is that it may cause bloating or gas for some people, just like beans. So if you have like IBMs or Crohn's disease, this might not be for you. Cabbage have heart health benefits as well as immune support health. And the sulforaphane found in purple cabbage may also help fight cancer cells and can help prevent them from growing. Now, there are a plethora of recipes when it comes to cooking with cabbage, but the best way to get most out of cabbage and to preserve its nutrients is by eating them raw. And this is one of the recipes that I like to use with red cabbage, and that is to make coleslaw. And another even better way of using cabbage is by making fermented sauerkraut, which I made a video of. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. So for this coleslaw recipe, I am using a medium size red cabbage, and I'm not even using the whole thing, but more like 3/4 of it. I saved the other piece so I can make a little bit of sauerkraut with that. But first, what you want to do is cut it up into smaller pieces, soak it in vinegar water. That way it will cleanse out any dirt and bacteria in it, and let it soak in there for about 10 minutes or so. Then I like to dry it on a rack, and once it's all dry, you can proceed to chop it up. And the way you chop it up really depends on how you like it. Some people like it finely chopped, others like me not so much. So medium pieces is okay with me, so you choose whatever works for you. The next ingredient is carrots. Carrots have amazing antioxidant benefits that includes vitamin C, E, and beta carotene, which is great for promoting beautiful skin, reduce oxidative stress, help with youthful looks, and healthy, beautiful hair. So if you're into health and beauty, eat carrots daily, drink carrot juice. And by the way, I made a video all about carrots, so check that out because carrots are amazing for a lot of not only health benefits but also beauty benefits.
This video is sponsored by Self-Expression. The links will be in the bio.
For the carrots, I'm only using 2 whole carrots, and I'm gonna go ahead and grate mine. If you have a grater, you can use that. But in case you don't, if you have to chop it up, make sure you chop it up really, really finely. And so I have my cabbage here and carrots, and also I use 1/4 of red onions. And with the onions, also make sure that they're finely chopped. Just look how beautiful these colors are. and most of the colors have to do with the great antioxidants and vitamins it has. So if you're into not only eating healthy but also care about how you look, make sure you incorporate beautiful, vibrant, colorful foods, especially foods that are red, bright orange. They're full of carotenoids and other amazing vitamins in your diet. Next, I'm going to show you how I make my cream. So I like to use this chosen brand of mayonnaise with avocado oil. I buy this one from Costco. Next is some Dijon mustard, and this is the original one. It tastes amazing. Try to use that if you can. Some organic, unfiltered raw apple cider vinegar. Make sure you use the one with mother. It has amazing probiotic benefits. So I'm going to go ahead and add 4 tablespoons of this mayonnaise in this bowl. And then I'll add 2 teaspoons of the Dijon mustard, about a tablespoon and a half of apple cider vinegar, and I'm just eyeballing here, but I am good at estimating. And also about 3 to 4 teaspoons of sugar. It depends on how sweet you like yours. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper as well, and then sea salt as well as seasoned salt. And after all your seasonings are in, and you can always taste if you need to adjust whatever you need to adjust, you can do so at this time. And you want to go ahead and whisk this well so that everything is incorporated. And then the last part, you want to take your vegetables, all the cabbage, carrots, and onions, and pour it right inside of this bowl. And I have quite a bit, so I'll pour in as much as can fit in here so that I'll be able to mix it without wasting too much of it on the table. And then I'll add the rest in as needed. Here, I'll just go ahead and mix this in. Once everything is soaked in and mixed in with the sauce or whatever you want to call it, the cream, it will go down a little bit so that I can add the rest in. I probably should have used a bigger bowl, but I don't feel like changing bowls again, so I'll just mix it up and then add the rest in. And unfortunately, for some weird reason, my daughter doesn't like coleslaw, but I love this so much that I can eat it every day. So I just keep it in my fridge. Sometimes I eat it by itself, sometimes I eat it as a side dish. But either way, it is amazingly healthy and it tastes really good as well. So you're not missing out on anything. And once everything is mixed in, I like to let it sit and absorb all the juices and the creams. Let it basically season in really well before I eat it. And you can put it in your fridge to chill while it's doing that. But I don't mind letting it sit outside until it's done. I don't like cold food. So anyway, the first time I made this, I ate it with some air fried chicken wings, which was amazingly tasty as well. By the way, that's on my TikTok in case you want to check that out. And also some homemade mashed potatoes. And just to let you know, guys, I am like leaning towards going more raw vegan. I'm not gonna completely be raw vegan, but I'll be eating mostly vegetables and fruits and less cooking as well. So you'll see more of this kind of plate from me than the previous ones that I showed you. I'm cutting down on, well, I don't eat red meat anymore, but I'm also cutting down on my consumption of chicken and trying to be healthier even more so. So I'll be eating more less cooked raw foods, and the only meat that I'll be eating is probably fish. But for the most part, I am leaning towards more of eating raw fruits and vegetables. But anyway, if you did like this video or if you learn anything from it at all, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. It will help boost my algorithm so that people that are into healthier living can find me. And also, if you are into just elevating yourself to become a better version of yourself, trying to be healthier spiritually as well as physically, make sure you do subscribe to my channel and hit that post notification button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, check me out on my TikTok as well as my Instagram at Nature to Tea. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a blessed day, night, evening, wherever you are, and I hope to catch you on my next video.